Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you a new minigame. It's called Gridiron Gauntlet for Mario Party. And I'm going to be changing the name to Iron Gauntlet just because Gridiron, I don't even know why it's called that. Maybe because it's a grid on the floor and there's like iron guys or something. I'm not too sure. Let's go get into the video. So, quick rundown. We're going to go check the sensor first. This sensor is basically, each time the game ends, the way it resets is you can have your camera locked into like the rest of the players are still playing. Once the game's over, you just jump or hop and the game is basically going to reset. The way that works is just, you see this right here? If I jump, there's no space. But if I'm here, there's air below me, it will activate, and if there's a block below me, this will be disactivated. So the way we do this is with a /execute command. It's going to be at a player position, and then tilde means wherever it's located at. Run a test for block. Make sure that underneath the player, so -1, is air. This is the X, the Y, and the Z coordinates. So that's how you detect them. And then obviously this is a comparator. I was gonna say something else, but okay, comparator. And then we have a camera command which clears it, radius of 20. In case there's still other players down there playing, you don't want to reset the game for them, just for the people that are up here that are basically dead, if they want to be looking at the lobby. And then here will be just affect anyone that's a radius of 30. It's going to give them a slow falling effect 5-2, which means feather falling 5 for 2 seconds. And true basically makes it not have those particles because it's kind of annoying, the little squiggly lines. That's when you're falling. You see here, I have for 5 seconds, I have feather falling. It's supposed to be 2, but it keeps stacking, so it just goes to maxed out. So that's how the game resets the camera and the way you don't fall by falling from this height. Alright, I know it looks a little crazy, but trust me, it's a little easy. This is how the game starts. This is how it dictates which golems to spawn. This tells it where to spawn. These kill it, the ones in the outside, all this around, they kill them, and these make a move. So obviously all the corner ones. So these make a move, and then these kill them. So let's go first with how you start the game. So the way it works is by crouching. I don't want to crouch because it's gonna do that. So let's just do this and this. When I crouch, this one gets activated, right? And now how am I gonna get them back? Perfect. When you crouch, these two activated. So the way you do that is you do execute as at all, or all the players at position their own location, but you put 1.5, and then unless entity is at dx0. So basically, as long as they're not really close or whatever, whenever they crouch, these sections will be activated. And then it's going to run a camera command, which is basically it's a free E 0 linear position 1. Linear means 0 linear means it automatically goes. If I put a 1 or a 2 or a 3, it's gonna take like a 1 or 2 seconds, so the camera can pan from your vision to where I want it. But since I want it to be instant, just put 0. This is gonna depend on your coordinates of your house, so I mean of where you want your camera. And the last one is 65 180. 65 means you're gonna be looking at this location, and then 180 is this location. You put negative 180s and look up, positive looks down, so always the opposite. ROT means rotation. So this is basically just a camera command. You're gonna be playing around with these if you make this game, and then after this one gets activated, this one will be activated soon, which is set block. It's gonna be setting a block here and here. Well, that one sets one of them, and the top one sets the other one. And make sure the top one is chained, always active, because always active means it's always making sure this one gets activated. As soon as this one gets activated, which only works with redstone, this one's gonna work. So make sure this is chained, always active. And then that's how this one activates. So these two is just basically a redstone block here, redstone block here. When these redstone blocks get activated, this one's gonna set a redstone block here, this one's gonna set a redstone block here, and then the bottom block of here is gonna be breaking it at different times. So when this one gets activated, this redstone block's gonna go here, and then it's gonna break. But since this one's still gonna be on, this one's gonna extend, and it's gonna push it back here, and it's gonna keep pushing back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So I'm gonna show you how that looks, and the way I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna actually break the camera command, so I could start the game, but without actually making it, without me teleporting back. Make sure blocks I placed are removed. Let me crouch. So now those two get activated. As you see here, this one gets sent first, and then it gets sent this way, and you wait a little while, then it gets sent this way. And obviously everything's dying on top and everything. So now let's just disactivate it. So the way you do that is by jumping but you have to be close to that thing over here. Or did I? Oh, you can jump from anywhere. Oh no, yeah. You have to be close to this sensor, because usually you die when you land here, and by jumping the game already resets. So let's get down here. It's because it's pretty loud when they start dying. Okay, back where I was. I'll leave that one off for now. So that's how that works. So let's show you what exactly it actually looks like. Okay, but basically it sets a redstone block, one block in front of it, which is obviously the one right here. This one does the exact same thing, but the only difference, look at the delay. Tick delay 135, tick delay 140. I know it's only a 0.5 ticks, which is basically like a second or something. I forgot what it was, or like a quarter of a second, but that's still enough so you could push it back and forth. And then the bottom ones, same thing. This has a set block above it, so the ones here, not at the end no more. And this would be air, so basically we'll be deleting the block above it. And this one has an 80 tick delay, and then this one's gonna have a 70 tick delay. So this is the shorter side, 35 and 70. This is the longer side, 140 and 80. You could play around with that. This is just gonna change the speed of they're gonna be coming in and out, or how fast you want this to go back and forth. So you could play around with that. These are the numbers that I liked, so I'm sticking with these. Now these A1s, A3s, A2s, and A2s. What A1 is a sauce.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on.
For steak. But it also is this row of armor stands. So the way it works is whenever this redstone block's on this side, let's actually get this is the more appealing. When the redstone block's here, A1 and A2s are going to activate. These are both A2. This is just A1, A3. So now let's see what it does. So it's going to be execute at a random type equals armor stand with the name of A1, C equals 3, which means 3 of them. Count equals 3. Position wherever they're at. Run set block underneath them. 2 blocks underneath them. Redstone block. So what it does, and the same thing here. The only difference, you just copy paste it. The only difference I changed was from A1 to change to A2, but 100% exactly the same. So once you make your first one, just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Put a 1, put a 3, put a 2, and put a 2. So I know it looks like a lot, but it's just one command essentially. So what this does is it basically it looks at all these A1s and picks 3 random ones. Let's say it picks this one, this one, this one. It's gonna place a block here, block here, block here, and then when these 3 get placed, this one's gonna delete it. That one's gonna delete it. That one's gonna delete it. So these are all obviously it's exact. All of them are exact same replicas. So especially the bottom ones. The bottom ones, look, set block air above it, set block air above it, and set block R above it. So all those are the same, and the back ones, they're basically the same. Summon iron golem, tilde 25, tilde 25 is just the height, minus 25 is up there, right now minus 33, and obviously above this block is gonna be 26, 25. So the only difference is the letter. So this is summon iron golem with the letter E. Kind of what we did in the ballistic minigame. Every single one of them is gonna have a different name. If you have 2 with the same name, they're gonna collide, and then it's gonna be a mess. So from the top, or from the, I guess from the right, no, this is actually the left. From the left, this is a summon iron golem with an A. This is a B. This is a C. All the way till we get to like an H or an O or something. An O. Okay, and those are basically the hardest commands. Now the easy stuff. These top ones are all the same as all the bottom ones you see in the bottom. And all these purple top ones are also all the same. So let's go start from this side. So all these are going to be matching the one right below. So this is A1, and this guy, his name is Golem A. So let's just call him A. This is A, B, C, D. And then this one is going to be execute at entity with the name of A, position, wherever it's at. It's going to run a teleport command to itself. So add entity name equals A. So A is going to teleport to himself, A, but it's going to be exactly where he's at, about 0.3 blocks further that way. And 270 means the orientation of the face. So basically, if I had a 0, instead of facing this side, he's going to go facing this side. If I put a 90, it's going to go this way. If I put a 180, it's going to be this way. And then 270 is going to go this way. So as you see here, these are all the same. So I'm going to go to this one. This one is the same thing. So let me just show you. Execute at, but the only difference is the name is D. And name over here is D again. And then this is 0.3. So if you make one command block and you just copy paste it, boom, 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 You could have all this side, all that side, and all that side, basically 80% completed. The only difference is you have to match the letter of the iron golem, and make sure you put letters. If you put a 1, it's not gonna work. Like I tried using numbers, it doesn't work. I saw a video of someone use numbers on something else like that, and it did not work for me. So if it works for you, try it. I just say just use letters. You can't, it's 1 through Z, A through Z. You can't get lost. Anyways, what you would change is when you go on this side, instead of having the 270, you're gonna have a 0, because now you don't want them to face this way, walking this side. You want them to face obviously forward. So the last number is gonna be 0, and instead of a 0.3 here, it's gonna be a 0.4 here. Because instead of walking this way, now you're gonna want them walk this way. As you see my coordinates, when I'm going this way, kind of obvious is the last one's changing, and if I go this way, the one all the way in the left changes. So these are all the same. So let me just show you one more from this side. Same thing, matching letter with the corresponding golem. It's gonna be 0.4, so slightly faster if you want. You can put 3 if you want, and direction 0. And then the one on this side, same thing. Execute. Corresponding letter is M, or the name of the golem. It's gonna be -3 instead of +3, because the ones over there come this way as positive, so this doesn't have to go the opposite, so negative. And 90 instead of 270. So you already got all the purple ones in the bottom. Now the top one. This is for sure a copy paste of each other. /kill, add entity, radius of 3 throughout the whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick rundown just so we could remember what we talked about. So up there, it detects you that you're touching the air, and if the air is below you, you will be falling in slow motion, which means you don't die when you fall, and your camera gets resetted to first person. When you go down here and you crouch, or as soon as you land, you activate this command, which basically makes your camera be like in a weird third person, the game mode basically. And then it's gonna activate 2 blocks, which is 1 block here, 1 block there. These blocks have set redstone blocks, 1 here and 1 here, and since they have different timing for the tick delays, is gonna make this go back and forth, which activate A1s, A2s, and A3s to their corresponding armor stance. And every armor stance summons the exact same thing with a different name of a golem, which is this right here, A through O. And then the ones in purple makes them run a certain direction and makes them also face a certain direction. The last ones in purple kill them, and this is the emergency switch in case you accidentally, like let's say it detects me by crouching and I don't want that. I could just, like, you see how they're moving right now. If I literally fly away, am I flying away? Sometimes I bump into some stuff. There you go. And I'll go back. I actually forgot to put this one. I guess the one in the floor didn't actually like activate it. The rest one just went over, didn't actually activate. So what I was trying to say is this is optional. You don't have to do it. Like if you play the game normally, whatever, it's cool. But if you have people that are gonna be creative flying around, they might be stuck in a different, like, the camera angle while they're super far away. And it's gonna be super hard to get back to where you are if you don't know your commands. So I'm gonna say, let's say your friend's right here messing around and he accidentally crouches. How are you gonna find your way back? It's gonna be hard. So what you do is you just run away far away, look at the numbers, and then just go back and see. And the game will stop itself, and the blocks will get deleted, and no more golems, and you're back in first person. So what it is this one activates only when RM, means outside of radius, is 20. So if you're 20 blocks away from here, so set block, I'll tell you what it does. It just sets air, down sets a block of air here and here. So basically it turns off the minigame, and it takes off goes back to first person. So basically camera clear, whatever position you had. And I totally forgot about this command. I don't even know how I flew over it. This is the most important. If you didn't have this block, the game would have worked in theory, but it wouldn't have been fun. This just kills you. I mean, it eliminates you from the game. So /execute add entity type equals player positioned. So, oh yeah, it's not a player. So everything that's not a player position, it's gonna run a kill. So run kill add entity type equals player comma radius equals 1.8. So basically when you're at 1.8 radius from a golem, or basically anything that's not a player, I could even toss this, and if you touch it, you will die. So that's Gridiron Gauntlet from Mario Party in Minecraft. But alright guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Archerdragon once again, and have a great day. Bye bye.